You were done doing your skincare. What hairstyle should I make today? My hairs look nice today. You said and started making different hairstyle and taking pictures from different poses. You're doing all this while posing like a queen and diva. You flipped your hairs and were admiring yourself in mirror when someone fake cuffed. If your fashion show is over now, then I'll be waiting in car. You immediately pulled your hair in bun and ran behind him. He felt your presence behind him and chuckled. You gasped after he pinned you to wall, making you gasp. He rubbed his nose tip against yours and afterward pecked it. Why did you tie your hair like this? Out of all the 10 hairstyles, you did this? You saw everything? You asked. Everything. With every hairstyle, new version of yours. Cute, innocent, and sexy. He pecked your lips and removed the scrunchie from your hand. He pushed your hair behind your earlobe. I told you, God knows how many times, to keep your hair open. Fine, then just till lunch for me. You nodded as he took you to car and made you sit properly and started driving. You were feeling a bit sleepy, so you rubbed your eyes to keep yourself awake and drank water. Soon you both reached 2 blocks away from university. What happened? Did you smudge proof Kajal got over? How did you got to know? You asked. He took out his phone out and made you look at your face. Because of rubbing your eyes, your Kajal have turned into panda eyes. You got a little embarrassed and immediately started looking for corrector. I'll correct it in university. He held your hand and took out his handkerchief and wet it a bit and came close to you. He started cleaning your messy area around your eyes. He was too close to you. Why so nervous, princess? I know it's our first day as husband and wife, but accept it, sweetheart, that now I'm your husband and you have to stay close to him, he said while biting his lips. Chill, your other eye is still left. 1 minute it is, you said. He nodded and came close to you and did his thing. Why did you took so long in the other eyes? I was having fun teasing you. Jokes aside, take care of your injured arm. I see you doing anything suspicious from your this injured palm, then you see. You were in kitchen for half an hour, you did this. I'm afraid what you would have done if I didn't came on time. Take care, he said as he pecked your lips. Time skipped to class. The professor instructed to collect your notebook and get it back to your seat. You came to search your notebook from the bundle, but you weren't able to find it. What happened, Shorty? Did your notebook got lost? He said as he saw you in corner being confused. You pouted. I'll find my notebook. Ma'am, he handed you your notebook and winked secretly. He always hides my stuff. Professor. Okay, the last roll number now. You all can submit your assignment. And YN, like before, take the notes book to my staff room, okay? I have to take classes of seniors after this. As soon as the bell rang, almost everyone ran out of class since it was PE period, but you had work so you stayed back. You were about to pick up the stack of notebook when, no, I'll pick it up. Thank you so much, Ty. Your hands are injured, wifey. Can't you say no to the teacher? That might have been rude, and what if she yelled at me instead? You replied. Will you stop always thinking about other and think about yourself first? You kept your hand on his mouth. Don't yell. What if someone would see us? And don't call me wifey in university at least, you said with red cheeks. You both were giggling while talking and going toward the staff room, feeling to see a boning figure. Minions. Emily, seems like you got a tough competition. I never even talked to any girl, and he is talking with her and even giggling. Maybe you should find someone else now. Seems like he's taken. Emily replied to them. Taken? That by that nerd? Never. Just wait and watch. She took her injury as an excuse to talk to him, right? Now you see. Yeah, Felix, eat slowly. No one will take your food away from you, you said to him. You were sitting having meal with your bestie when Emily came. Hey, Ryan. You looked at her confused and stood up. What is it? She poured hot soup on your already injured palm, making you hiss in pain. To remind you that you're just a nerd and not to forget your place. When hot soup, which contained salt, came in contact with your cut under the bandage, you couldn't stop yourself from crying. Senna ran to get cold water. Are you out of your mind? You said. Emily, stay away from him. He's mine. If anyone comes between me and him, I'll do the same thing. Why? Is he your freaking toy? She got pissed and was about to grab your hair when someone held her hand and twisted her, making her hiss in pain. And if someone or anyone tried to hurt my princess, then I'll get that freaking jerk out of this university. He came to you and hugged you. Everyone was shocked after he announced. Senna came with water and he dipped your hand in cold water to ease your pain. Why are you lying? How can you marry some... She got cut after you splashed cold water right on her face. What do you mean by someone like me? Then he should date someone like you, a freaking jerk and bully who doesn't have any manners and doesn't respect others? Ty and your friend started clapping at your savage reply. Mr. Yang, Emily's father, who is also a professor, came to see his daughter on floor as you pushed her after splashing water on her. Mr. Kang, how dare you, Ryan? What the hell are you doing? He was not present, so he don't know you are his wife. He though saw you and Thai both standing together, showing whatever happened was done by you two, but he only scolded you since he knew Thai was director's son. Mr. Kang, are you not ashamed of your behavior? I suspend you from this university. No, kick you out of this place only. You shouldn't have treated my daughter like that. I am firing you from this job. I was here the whole time seeing everything, but for once you didn't ask what your daughter did that they had to act this way. I see your daughter's complaint comes very often, but you're a master at covering it. Now cover it up for the rest of the life, but from outside, not in this university. You and your daughter both will be kicked out of here. You freaking... Mom? Everyone gasped after this scene, and Mrs. Kim came and hugged you and took you to nursing room. Girl, let's stay away from Ryan and Thai both. The boy said. Exactly, or next day we would get fired. I mean kicked out. Mr. Kang. Look, because of you, what happened? Emily started getting scolded by her father in front of all, and both the father and daughter left being embarrassed. Time skipped after a while. You, Thai, and Mrs. Kim were standing looking down in Chairman's office, whereas Mr. Chairman, aka Mr. Kim, was angry. I understand whatever happened was wrong, but Mrs. Kim, my wife, shouldn't you have controlled your tongue in front of kids? The language you used, moron? Really? All the students saw that. I can excuse Ryan and Thai as they are small, but you are not. Mrs. Kim, but honey, got cut by him. Mr. Kim said. Don't try to melt me here, honey. It won't work. You and Thai started giggling when he faked cough. Fine, baby. You're a new member of our family. It's 1 week of your both marriage. You guys stayed with us for 1 week, and it was the first day for both of you after marriage. And you have already started getting influenced by him. I thought goodness will influence my boy, but seems like husband is influencing you. Thai chuckled at his father's word. Thai said, we both had a crush on each other, Dad. It was luck that our arranged marriage was more like a love marriage. So my wifey will stay with me As mine only, right? He said while side hugging you, making you smile. Mr. Kim. Enough. Now all of you will get punished. No party for Mrs. Kim for next 2 weeks. I'm taking your wife and she'll stay with us away from you for 2 weeks. What? But it was our first day together. What about Vian's punishment? He said. Vian is new to our family, so I'll forgive her since it's our first time. You smiled, but your smile faded, seeing getting glare from Mrs. Kim and Thai. Come on, my daughter, let's go, Mr. Kim said.